It's now 8 o'clock. The spillway has just begun to open up. Water has been coming out of the cone valves overnight, that big spray, but now the spillway slowly begins to open, and the big flush for the next 8 hours will take place down the Snowy River from here at Jindabyne Dam Wall. Apparently it takes about 7 hours for this water to reach from here downstream to the next town of Dalgety. We're going to head there very soon to be there before the big flush to see how that might change the river environment.
10 minutes later.
The water is now crescendo coming out of the dam and down the spillway. Over the last 10 minutes it's really built up. It looks like it's at its maximum flow now. All that water washing downstream. I'm going to go check out now a few places downstream to see how this water is changing the river environment. We're about 3 hours since the release at Jindabyne Dam. Starting to get wet here at the Lappy Farm. 7 kilometres or so downstream. Water levels are increasing quickly, as you can see here. Not quite a wall of water, but certainly increasing at pace. Look at the water coming down the Snowy. Brendan, we're at Lappy Farm. Your boots are already starting to get wet. We're standing on the edge of the Snowy River. How good is it to see this flush?
Yeah, look, no, it is. It's really good. We've been here for 13 years. I think the flow started about 15 years ago. And in that time, you know, what we've seen with the river health is just amazing. It's incredible to see what the river would have been like back in the day before the dam, you know. So it is, it's amazing to see. It's great.
On a normal day, the river bank would be halfway across to where the water now is?
Pretty much out in that centre of the flow, really. So normally, you know, be lucky to be 20 metres wide, and now we're probably getting up to 100 metres wide, so it's a lot more water.
So why is the environmental flush so important here? Why you said you've seen the benefits of it. What are the benefits?
Yeah, look, we've really seen, I think, a lot of the sediment moves out of the system. We're seeing a lot more wildlife. We're seeing a lot more platypus. You know, we've got some great little colonies of platypus now in the river. A lot more fish life, a lot more bird life, and again, just how clear the water is, you know, that since in the last 13 years.
Where's the platypus go when the water's coming up this quick?
Good question. Yeah, look, you know, I mean, I know they live in the banks.
We can see the debris coming past. The water level was released out of the dam, 2 hours ago, the big flush, so it's now really starting to hit here, yeah?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's starting to get...
Yeah. You can move into the bit if you want.
That's all right. It's definitely coming up.
So the water flush down the Snowy River is at its peak about now. As you can see, I'm standing right in the middle of the Dalgety Bridge, erected in 1888. Lots of water coming downstream. You can hardly see the weir out there. The weir, the famous Dalgety weir, is just there. You can just see the little rapids where it's coming over the weir, which is usually exposed. And if you swing around this side, you get to see downstream and the Snowy in full flow, like it once did in the snow melt, or it used to do in the snow melt before the Snowy hydro scheme of the 50s and 60s. Look at that, all the debris going down there, the birds are singing, the water's flowing, the Snowy River is alive.